Hello, Corja. Welcome to this class where I will be guiding you through a 30-minute intermediate full body flow. We will be stretching into the hips, the side body, and also activating our strength. So let's begin by just settling into the class by finding a child pose. Start to send your weight all the way back to your heels. Lower your belly, your chest, and the bridge of the nose towards the floor. We'll make this an extended child pose by reaching the fingertips forward. Take a moment to maybe press down into the knuckles of your palms, or the palms of your hands even, and send your sit bones back even more towards the heels. Take a big deep breath in. And then let it go with a big sigh. Deep breath in. And sigh it out. Do about 4 more rounds of breathing deeply in, filling up your lungs, your belly. And then letting it go with a long exhale. On every inhalation, imagine drawing all that energy in all the way into the tips of your fingertips and the bottoms of your toes. Filling up every space, dark corner of your body. You may have chosen this video because you might be feeling a little sluggish, a little tired. So really imagine that breath is the energy, the life force. And it's going to fill us up with life and fresh new energy. 1 more round. Gaze forward, walk your hands all the way over towards the right. Place your left hand onto your right hand and draw your forehead inside your arms. Rest it down towards the floor, and as you inhale, breathe length through your left rib cage. Exhale here. And then walk your hands all the way over to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your forehead down, and on your next inhale, really feel that stretch through your intercostal muscles of your right rib cage. Side body stretches are so lovely and energizing. So there's going to be a lot of them today. We slowly shift the weight forward, find a 4-point kneel, bring those ankles behind the knees below the hips, and the hands below the shoulders, and start to take some big, deep, juicy circles with your body over the floor. This is going to be a nice dynamic flow. So tune in, draw your attention to your breath, and try to forget everything else that's going on in your life for the next 30 minutes. As you circle, maybe cat-cow the spine, round and arch. Maybe circle the neck. Feel your hands firming into the floor. Send the hips back. Really just move in whatever way feels good. Or just explore parts of your body that might be holding on to a lot of tension today. And breathe into every movement. Curl onto the toes. Send the weight all the way back to the heels. Make sure your pinky toes also are connected to the floor. And we're just going to stimulate our energy channels by really sinking our way back onto the toes, opening up the fascia along our feet. Our feet often get neglected. They're all just cramped up in shoes all day long. So this one is really, really good to do, especially in the morning time or the evening. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, grip your elbows, slightly draw your rib cage in, engage the core, and take a side bend to the left. Inhale here, draw your elbows back. Breathe into the right side body. Exhale, use your core to come back to center. One more time, inhale. Opposite side. Exhale. Tuck the rib cage, inhale. Lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Exhale, gently unravel the hands, interlace the fingers behind the tailbone. Roll those shoulders back, slightly tuck the chin. I know the toes might be cramping up, but stay with me. One more breath. And as you exhale, lift your hips, release the toes, slowly tuck the chin, lift the hands away from the lower back and move into rabbit pose, gently rolling over the crown of the head. Draw the shoulder blades away from the ears, take an inhale here. As you exhale, release the hands by the ears, press it into cat pose, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lengthen. Exhale, sink your weight back towards your heels. We're going to counter pose, do a counter pose for that stretch on the feet. So option to just lean back, or you could lean all the way back onto your toes and stretch out the fronts of the feet. Breathing in here. Exhale, release. Plant your hands down and extend the right leg all the way back. Engage the core. On an inhale, reach your right leg and left arm away from each other. Maybe take a little back bend. Gaze up. Exhale, round elbow to knee. Inhale, draw them away from each other. Lengthen, lift. Exhale, draw them together. One more round. Inhale. And then this time as you exhale, plant your left hand, spin your left shin back, reach your right foot to the back edge of your mat, press the hips forward, peel your right arm overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the elbow to the knee in front of the chest. Inhale, breathe into that side body. This time keep that back foot lifted. Exhale, draw the elbow to the knee. Once more, inhale. Option to exhale, reach back with your right hand, bend your left knee. Can you grip the outside of your right foot? Focus on your chest and your thoracic spine, so your upper back. And as you inhale, open up your right shoulder. Kick the foot into your hand. As you exhale, feel stability in that left arm. Slowly with control, release that right foot, release that right arm, windmill it overhead. Spin your left shin, back. Bring your right hand forward. So a little balance here. On an inhale, gaze forward. And as you exhale, sweep your right hand back, step your right foot forward. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, send your weight back, extend your front leg, sweep your arms back halfway, fold. Inhale, come forward, Anjaneyasana, lifting those arms to the sky. Square those hips off by drawing your right hip back, left hip forward, and as you exhale, shift your weight back, send the tailbone back. Halfway fold. Once more, inhale. And as you exhale, cup the ground with the fingertips or plant your right hand down. Glue your right elbow to the inner part of your right leg. As you inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale, reach it all the way overhead. Feel that little big stretch in your left side body. Inhale here. On the exhale, press down into the right foot. Engage the core, shift your weight back. Grip your left hand to your back heel and reach your right arm overhead. Inhale. Maybe straighten that right leg if you have enough balance. Exhale, move from your core. Plant your hands down. Reach your right foot back. Meet in 4-point kneel. Take an inhale, find cow pose. Exhale, round cat pose. find your neutral position. Extend your left foot back, reach your right arm forward. On an inhale, lift your leg and your arm. Little back bend, gaze forward. Exhale, draw the elbow to the knee. Twice more. Inhale here. This time as you exhale, plant your right hand down, spin your right shin back, reach your left foot to the edge of the back of your mat, reach your left arm overhead. Inhale, stretch through your left side body. And as you exhale, round, draw your elbow and knee together in front of your chest. This time on the next inhale, send your foot back, maybe lift it. Exhale together. Inhale. Option to exhale, bend the knee, grip for the back of your foot, press the hips forward as you open up your shoulder, your chest. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly with control, can we spin that right foot back to face the back of your mat? Engage the core, step that left foot forward. Ground into your left foot, inhale, Anjaneyasana, the hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, send your tailbone back, fold halfway, sweep those arms back maybe. Twice more, inhale. This is a nice, strong warm up. So if you're wobbling all around the place, don't worry. We're just trying to get all the energy going. Reach the arms back. Inhale up. And bring your hands inside your left foot. Glue your left elbow to the inside of your left knee. And reach your right arm all the way up. Inhale. As you exhale, reach your right arm overhead. Breathe in, feel that stretch through your intercostal muscles and also all the way through your right hip. On your next exhale, ground into your left foot, reach your right hand back, move from the core. See, can you lightly bring your right hand to your right heel, reach your left arm overhead, maybe straighten the left leg. If you feel like you're completely dumping into your lower back here to reach that heel, then I would avoid this and maybe you could come up slightly and just put a block under your right hand. One more breath. Exhale takes us all the way forward. Plant the hands down. Curl onto the ball of your right foot. Step it back into a plank. Lift the kneecaps. Lift up through the belly. Shift your weight forward and grip down into your fingertips. Inhale here. As you exhale, send your elbows back. And we're going to pause halfway in Chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands. Come back into plank. Exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bring them hip distance apart. Make sure your hands are about shoulder distance apart. Take a big deep breath in, just like we did at the beginning. And let it go. Once more. Start to pedal out your heels side to side. Swivel the chin side to side. Maybe open up the hips. Spin on the balls of the feet. Open the hips to one side. Breathe into the side body. Exhale the opposite side. Bring both feet together and ground down evenly into your two hands. As you inhale, reach that right heel to the sky. Keep the foot flexed, tuck your chin so you can peek towards the toe and spin that toe all the way in towards your groin. Yep, we can really feel this one. My left leg is actually shaking right now. Inhale here, lift the heel a little higher. And then on the next exhale, open up your right hip, bend the right knee, point the foot now, and really draw the heel towards your left glute. Take 3 big juicy circles with your right knee for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, lift that right knee nice and high. Exhale, draw it all the way over towards the left elbow. Keep that right shin lifted. Reach out through the crown of your head. Twice more. Inhale into that scorpion tail. Open the hip. Exhale. Draw to the left elbow. Once more, inhale. And on the next exhale, slowly shift your shin forward. The knee comes just inside the thumbs. Slide your back foot all the way back. It's not pigeon pose. It's kind of similar though. But we bend into our right knee. Try to lift up through your waist. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Grip the elbows, opposite elbows. Exhale here. Breathe in. And out. Slowly plant the hands down. Shift both feet back. Inhale here. Shift the crown of your head forward. Exhale, move through chaturanga. Inhale into a little low cobra. Exhale, curl onto the balls of the feet. Downward facing dog. Bring both feet together. Inhale, reach your left foot to the sky. Flex the foot. Peek towards the toe if you can. Spin it in towards the groin. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, open up your left hip. Bend the knee, point the foot. Scorpion tail. Take 3 big juicy circles for 3. For 2. And 1. Lift it up nice and high. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the knee towards your right elbow. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Press that floor away from you. And draw the knee inside your thumbs. Slide your right foot all the way back. Sink back towards your left heel. Lift up through your lower belly. So instead of really arching into the lower back, think about your front body first. Inhale. Lengthen the thumbs, the pinky fingers up to the sky. Exhale, bend at the elbows. If you have your balance here, take a little side bend towards the left. As you inhale, exhale to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Plant your hands down and step it back into plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, slowly lower everything to the floor. So we should be feeling warm by now. I definitely am. We're going to cup the fingertips down to the floor. Ground your toes into the floor. Squeeze the glutes. And as you inhale, press into your fingers. Make sure your shoulders aren't like this. So we really do use our upper back strength and our arm strength here. As you exhale, dip your right shoulder towards the floor, gaze to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, opposite side. Once more. Each side. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, roll down. Bring your hands by the floating ribs, curl onto the balls of the feet. Inhale here. Exhale, send your hips back and all the way up into downward facing dog. Now, if you have wrist problems or anything like that, you can just step for the next part of this class. But I love a few bounces. It always helps me feel energized. So peek forward. You gotta have strong shoulders, strong arms, no floppy spaghetti arms. So firm your outer upper arms. Take a nice bounce in the knees. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, hop the feet forward and take a nice fold. Maybe straighten the knees and sway. Let's try that a few more times. Plant the hands, hop it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop. Whoop. And fold. One more time, plant the hands, inhale, exhale, hop, downward facing dog. And up to the top of the mat again, inhale, bend the knees, exhale, hop, and fold. Grip both elbows and sway, root down into the feet. On your next inhale, with the holding onto those elbows, start to sway to the left and then open up your right side body, looking under your arms, maybe lifting slightly, and exhale, roll it back down. Inhale, opposite side. Closing those eyes to really tune in to how this feels in your body. Drawing those elbows back as you lift. Good. Once more each side. I started speeding it up there because I just noticed when you fold and just let yourself go, it can feel really nice. Take a big sigh out. And slowly lower. Reach the arms back behind your lower back. Interlace your fingers. Roll the shoulders back. Big inhale. Exhale, hinge from the waist, fold. Inhale, lift up through your heart center. And as you exhale, ground down into your left foot. Reach your right knee to your chest. Engage your core. Slightly tuck the chin and lengthen up through the crown of the head. Flex your right foot. Find your balance. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, soften your left knee. Press your right heel back. Spin your right big toe in towards your groin. Warrior three with this bound thing with our hands. Stay with me. Inhale here, engage your core. Exhale, plant the ball of your right foot back. Lift up through your belly. Lift your heart. Exhale, release your butterfly wings. Let them float. Inhale, lift. Exhale, grip both elbows. Take a side bend to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach through your fingertips. As you exhale, spin on your back heel. Open the body into warrior two. So ground down evenly into both feet as you reach your shoulder blades away from each other. Breathe deeply in here. Exhale, find your reverse warrior. Inhale takes us forward. Exhale, find your standing side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, find your side angle, or if you want to go a little deeper, start to slide your left shoulder down. Find a bind with your two hands behind your thigh. Now, if you can't find this bind, you could practice just bringing your left hand down towards the floor. You could have it on a block and just really start to open those hips a little more. If you do have your bind, try to peel your right shoulder back. And lift your heart to the sky. One more round of breath. And release. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Lift up through the core. Reach your front hand forward without dumping into the side body. Lower your left hand to the shin. Find triangle pose or the fingertips to the floor. Option to just heel toe that back foot a little closer up. Parasvatrikonasana, triangle pose. In this pose, it's all about having this lengthening through all limbs and a nice lift towards the sky. So no slumpiness, slouchiness. It's not about reaching the floor. One more breath. As you exhale, press into both feet, lift up through the crown of your head and take a reverse triangle. Inhale, cartwheel both arms forward, down towards the floor. As you exhale, pump your back foot forward and out. Place your hands on your hips and just notice if they're open towards the right side of your mat. If they are, try to spin your right hip down to the floor and draw your left hand back. Inhale, lift slightly. And exhale, hinge from the waist, fold. Twice more. Exhale, fold. Once more. And fold. Slowly start to swivel on the ball of your back foot and the heel of your front foot. Just noticing any sensation as you just explore these little micro movements in pyramid pose. Breathing into any sticky parts. And slowly plant both hands down as you bend generously into that front knee. Inhale into plank. Reach out through the crown of your head. Exhale, move through chaturanga. Inhale, straight up into upward facing dog. Exhale takes us back into downward facing dog. Take 2 big breaths here. Send your hips up and back. Peek forward, option to step or hop those feet behind the wrists and take a fold. Reach your arms back. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, reach your hands away from your back. And as you exhale, press down into your right foot, engage the core, lift the crown of your head with that left knee. Nice. Engage the core, find your drishti. Okay, I like to micro bend my standing knee a little bit. Just helps with the balance. Inhale. And then exhale, hinge from the waist. Press your left foot against an imaginary wall as you find warrior 3 without any hands. Dip your left hip down towards the floor slightly. One more breath. And then as you exhale, bend your front knee, plant the ball of your back foot to the floor. We're in crescent lunge. The hands are still interlaced. And then on an inhale, release. Float your wings to the sky and back down. Once more. Find crescent lunge. Exhale, open the body into warrior 2 on the opposite side. Whew, we made it. Okay. Lift up all 10 toes. I like doing this in my warrior poses. It just brings a little awareness to the feet. Spread them wide, grip them down, and then sink a little deeper. Flip your front hand. Inhale, find reverse warrior. Exhale, find standing side angle. Maybe reach that arm overhead. We'll do that again. Inhale, takes us into the reverse warrior. Exhale. Find your side angle. Option to bring your hand towards the floor or block, or maybe find your bind. 2 more breaths here. Release. Inhale, find reverse warrior. Exhale, reach the arms forward, extend your front leg, heel toe the back foot a little closer, lift up through your waist, reach, inhale, exhale, find Parsvatrikonasana. Rooting down into both feet as you send that left hip back and lengthen across the chest. 2 more breaths. On the next inhale, lift up through the belly. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, cartwheel. That left arm all the way over. Slightly bend into that right knee as you pump your left foot forward and down at a 45-degree angle. And then bring your hands to your hips, square them off. This is pyramid pose. Let's do that thing with our toes again. So lift them up. Whoop. I'm cheating, I'm using a wall. And then exhale, grip them down. Inhale, lift up halfway. And then exhale, explore the stretch. Take a fold. Twice more, inhale. Exhale, fold. Once more. Lower the hands towards the floor. And let's swivel on our heel of the right foot, the ball of the back foot. Swivel in all directions. There's no right or wrong here. And just explore any sticky parts of these micro movements. Breathe into sensation. And bend into your right knee, plant the hands. Inhale, step it back. Shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, move through chaturanga. Pause here. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, send your sitting bones back to your heels with the knees together. Rest your forehead down. Bring your fingertips behind you. And relax. Let your shoulders fall heavily to the floor. Take a big breath in, hold it at the top, and then release a sigh. Once more. Well done. Slowly lift your belly and chest all the way up. Scoop your feet forward. Draw your right heel in as you extend your left leg forward and then step that right foot over your left thigh. Cup your right fingertips into the floor. Inhale, reach your left hand up. And as you exhale, hook the tricep. Take a nice twist through the navel. Breathe deeply in to lift. And as you exhale, soften into the twist. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes. 2 more breaths. Slowly swivel around. And just slide your right ankle across. Flex your foot. So we have this kind of figure 4 shape. Breathe in, reach up. And as you exhale, hinge from your waist. Fold. If anybody wants to grip their left foot, if you have that flexibility, it's nice to take a little bind here and use it to kind of lengthen from your tailbone. And as you exhale, really draw your right knee down towards the floor. Fold down into it. You might feel this deeply in the side of your right hip. It's really nice. And roll all the way up. Bounce the knees out. Draw your left heel in, step it all the way over. Bring your left hand back for some support as you inhale, reach. Exhale, hook and twist. 2 breaths. As you inhale, breathe length up through each vertebrae. And as you exhale, can you soften into the twist? Keep your left toe, big toe, rooted down into the floor. Slowly swivel around. Slide your left ankle across so it's at the bottom of your right thigh, just above the kneecap. Scoot your sit bones. Flex your left foot, maybe see how it feels to use your left hand to press it down slightly. Then inhale. As you exhale, hinge from the waist, fold. You can do this kind of passively, where we just rest the backs of the hands to the floor and hover in space. Or if you want to be a little more active here, then really use the muscles of your upper body to hinge from the waist and stay nice and long rather than rounding. If you want to grip for your right foot, go ahead. Really, in my classes, I guess I always just like to encourage people to explore their body in a way that feels good. It's nice to feel empowered. There's always alignment cues and there's always correct alignment, but at the end of the day, that's just there to keep us safe. Really, we're just the masters of our own body, and you can actually move in whatever way feels good for you. Everybody's different. One more breath. And roll all the way up, release. Bounce the knees. Slide down slightly. And roll all the way down to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees come wide. Rest the hands by your side. Breathe deeply in. And a cleansing sigh. This is called reclined butterfly pose. It gives a gentle stretch in the groin. Allow your hands to come a few inches away from the waist so the shoulders are open. Take 3 long breaths here. Just like what we did at the beginning, really breathe deeply. Draw that energy, that life force into your entire body, all the way into the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. On your next exhale, extend your heels all the way down your mat into Shavasana. As you lie here, try to relax every part of your body and feel it melt into the floor. Begin to visualize a big bright light just above the crown of your head, like the sun, but it's white light. And as you breathe in, that white light sends a big stream of light all the way down from the crown of your head into your entire body. And as you exhale, that energy expands all over your body, giving all of your cells fresh, new energy. Take a deep breath in, feel that stream of light enter through the crown of your head. Flow all the way down your torso, your arms, your legs, your hands and your feet. Exhale, feel that fresh, rejuvenating energy awaken all the cells of your body. Take a big smile, welcoming it all in, and lift your arms and feet, circle your wrists and ankles. Feel that fresh energy as we give ourselves a big hug. Big squeeze. And cleansing sigh. Make a tight ball. And slowly roll all the way up into a seat. Draw the hands to the heart center. Sit up nice and tall. Just close your practice today by taking a big deep inhale. And exhale, relax your shoulders. I hope you enjoyed today's energizing practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.